In this video, I will show you how to do keyword research without the use of any tools. Welcome to SEO Frank's YouTube channel, where you will get free SEO templates, guides, and tips. If you want to get updates, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So the first couple ways that you can do keyword research without any tools that I'm going to show you all involve just using Google itself. So the first method using Google is using the autocomplete function. Sometimes this is also called Google Autosuggest. So anytime I'm going to try and call it Google Autocomplete because that's the correct term. But if I ever say Google Autosuggest, it's the same thing as Google Autocomplete. So what you want to do is go to Google, type in a topic that is relevant to your niche. So let's say you have a coffee blog. So you could type in something like coffee grinders in the search bar. Then what you're going to do to use Google Autosuggest or Autocomplete is type that in, and then you'll see a list of auto-completed keywords that come up in a drop-down list. Now, these are other great keywords that you can use for your website. So you could use best coffee grinders, types of coffee grinders, manual coffee grinder, best coffee grinder for espresso. These are all great keyword ideas that you could use. So just by typing something in, Google will autocomplete a set of keywords for you that you could use. So let's say you're in the dog niche. So dog tips, you could just type that in. As you start to type, Google autocomplete will give you a bunch of keyword ideas. So these are great keywords that you can use for your website. The next item is also from Google. It's Google's People Also Ask section. So let's go back to our coffee example. Coffee grinder, let's search for that. Then what you're going to want to do is scroll down a little bit and see if you can find a People Also Ask section in the SERP. And if you can, this is great because these are more keyword ideas that you can take and use on your website. Now, these are great to use in an FAQ section of your website, or maybe you just want to write a single blog post on the question, or maybe you can have a blog post where you can put in a couple of related questions all in one post. And if you find anything useful or relevant in the People Also Ask section, what you can do is you can click on this toggle button, and then what Google's going to do is give you even more suggestions. So click on it and see 3 more popped up. You can click on another one, and literally you can just go down the rabbit hole clicking these and coming up with tons and tons of keyword questions that you can use. So once again, go through them. Maybe this is a good one for a blog post. What is the best coffee grinder for home use? Are cheap coffee grinders worth it? These are all great questions that you can use. So the People Also Ask section is another great way to find keywords for your website without using a tool. The next way you can find keywords without any tools is punch a keyword into Google, scroll down to the bottom, and look for the related searches. I may have passed these. Here we go. So look for the related searches section. These are other related keywords that Google is suggesting to you that is related to the one you entered. So for example, for coffee grinder, maybe I want to start looking at manual coffee grinders. So that's another topic or keyword idea that I could delve into, or electric coffee grinder. So let me click on electric coffee grinder. So if you click on that, and you can do the same thing. This is another topic idea, so go back to using Google's autocomplete. You can see more keyword ideas. What you can also do is add words like for. These are more great keyword ideas. You could also enter with. In is another good one for sometimes. Another great operator to use is the wildcard operator. So essentially you can just put the wildcard or the star anywhere in your keyword terms, and it will suggest words in the list where you put the wildcard operator. So if I put it here, it's giving me keyword ideas in front, If I change it to the end, it'll give me ideas at the end. If I just go back to coffee grinders, put the wildcard operator in the middle, and then it gives me more keyword ideas in the middle. So as you can see, using Google autocomplete, the people also ask section, and the related keywords in the related searches section of the Google SERP, these are 3 great ways to find tons and tons of keyword ideas for your website. So the next couple ways that I'm going to show you how you can do keyword research without any tools still is going to use Google, but it's going to give you more analysis into the search intent behind the keyword, which is still completely part of keyword research. So it's less about coming up with new keyword ideas, and it's more about exploring the search intent of the keyword that you are examining. So let's say we're in the coffee niche again. I'm going to type in, how does a burr coffee grinder work? So let's say that's maybe a blog post that you want to pursue, but you want to look at the search intent of it. So type that into Google. The first thing is you want to look to see if there's a featured snippet. So if there's a featured snippet, which comes up here, it's just an answer that comes from this page that's in position 0, and it's just a snippet from the page, and it's answering the query. So this shows you that the user wants an informational answer, and there's an opportunity that if you rank on page 1, that you can steal or get this featured snippet part. So that's one insight that you can use. The second one is you can look for any paid or ads results. So as we can see, for this keyword, there are ad results that come up. So there are various coffee grinder products that come up in a little bit of a carousel here. So that shows you that there is a little bit of commercial intent behind this keyword. If you look at another keyword, like let's say best burr grinder, we also see there are some more ad results that come up in a carousel. So maybe these are some different types of burr grinders that you may want to feature on your website. Look at the ad section or the paid section, which is usually always at the top of Google, and maybe you can get some more insights from this about the keyword search intent to see if there's more of a transactional or commercial intent involved with the keyword. The next item that you can use in Google from some of the SERP features to figure out the search intent behind the keyword is to look for video results. So I typed in, how does a coffee grinder work? Let's say we want to produce a blog post about this. You can see right off the bat, there's a video result that comes in the first result of Google. So this means that if you put a video on your page, this is going to better answer the search intent of the query. The user is looking for an answer, and if you put a video that explains this, how a coffee grinder works, that's going to be able to satisfy the search intent of this keyword and keep your users happy, which is what you want. If you scroll down a little more, you also see this video carousel that comes up. So this further solidifies that point that videos are important for this keyword. And if you're trying to rank for this keyword, you should probably have a video explaining how a coffee grinder works. The next item or SERP item from Google that you can use to understand the search intent of a keyword is to look for any image results that comes up. So I just Googled parts of a coffee grinder. Let's say we want to rank a blog post for this keyword. You can see right off the bat an image carousel comes up. So this is telling you that pictures and images are important to rank for this keyword. If you scroll down, you also see some images here. So you can see that this SERP is image heavy. So that means that you're gonna likely have to have a lot of images on your post in order to rank for this keyword, because this will better answer the search intent. The user is looking for pictures or manuals, as you can see, about the different parts of a coffee grinder. Okay, so now the last way that I'm going to show you how you can use Google to do keyword research without any tools and using the SERP features of Google to understand keyword search intent a little better is the organic listings or the organic search results in the Google SERP. So let's go to the puppy training niche. So I typed in puppy training. What you're going to want to do is scroll down to the organic search results. And what I mean by this is just the 10 blue links that you'll see in a traditional SERP, even though a lot of times there may not only be organic listings, but you'll always find at least 8 or 9 blue links in the organic search section. So what I would do is just, you want to go to the page and analyze the page. So I would just open the first couple results in the organic section in a new tab. And then once the pages have loaded, you can navigate over to them. And what you're going to do is you're going to be looking for keywords that you can find in key elements on the page. So the first one is look at the URL. See if you can find any keywords that maybe you can pull from this page from the URL. So puppy training timeline, teaching good behavior before it's too late. Puppy training is the main keyword there. Then what you're going to want to do is look in the H1, the H2s, and the H3s for keywords that you can maybe also use on your website. So in order to figure out what the H1s and the H2s are, I just like to use a tool called SEO Minion. So once you go on the page, click on the SEO Minion button, then you can click Analyze On-Page SEO, and it'll show you your H1, your H2s. You can click Show All Headings, and it shows every single H1, H2, H3 on the page. So what you can do is you can just look through these. If you want manually, you could go through the page and look at them, but I find it's way easier just to open this SEO Minion browser extension and then go through the headings and see if you can pull out any keywords that maybe you want to use on your website. And then once again, just do the same thing on all the pages. Open it up, go through the headings and look for keywords. Remember to look at the URL as well, like I said. So here would be basic puppy training. And then also you can read the first paragraph or first couple paragraphs and see if you can pull out any important or major keywords. So another great way that you can do keyword research without any tools is by using a website called Quora. Quora is just a community of people that share common interests and questions, and essentially it's a little bit like a small social media platform. People can log in, post questions, and then people can respond to those questions. It's very similar to Reddit, which I'm going to cover in the next step. But I would just go over to Quora.com and then you can type in something related to your niche. So let's go back to the coffee grinders example. I've entered that in the search bar. And then you're just going to look through the results for questions that people have posted. And maybe you want to choose some of these questions that are relevant to your website and you can answer in a blog post. Because chances are if people are asking them here, they're asking them everywhere and it's important to your target audience. So what is the best budget coffee grinder? That might be a good idea. I would click on that. You can see there's 21 people following this. So some popularity. Maybe you want to do a blog post on this and you can actually go through and see how people have responded. And this will give you some more context into the question and the various answers. And then maybe something you want to pursue as a separate blog post or put as an FAQ section on your website. And then just keep going through the list. What are the best coffee grinders for making espresso coffee? That's another great question you could answer. Click on that. You can see there's 20 people following this as well. So you can use or see how many people are following it to gauge the relative popularity of the question, and you can use that to prioritize maybe which keywords you want to use on your website. Now, another great tool, as I just alluded to, is Reddit. This is a community of users that where you can post questions and get answers, and everyone can help each other out. This is another great way to find questions that your target audience is asking, and then you can use them as keywords on your website. So go over to reddit.com, type in something that's related to your niche. So I'm going to use the coffee grinders example again, enter that, and then just go through the posts and see what kind of questions people are asking. So as you can see here, I haven't found really anything. Oh, here's one, a beginner's guide to coffee grinders. Maybe that's something you want to write about. And you can see there's 24 comments. So fairly popular. The 10 best coffee grinders, the 12 best coffee grinders under $200 to buy in 2022. That's a good one. The 13 best manual coffee grinders. So as you can see, you just go through the comments or the posts and see what people are asking. And if you see that there's a lot of comments or a lot of people following the post, then you know that it's got more popularity and you can prioritize the questions based on that. You can also click on the comments tabs. Might do the same thing. You can look at communities and people. But I would stick to mainly the post page. This is where you're going to find a lot of questions that you can use for keyword ideas on your website. And now, in a similar way, the last step you can do keyword research without any tools is make sure you're a member of groups on your social media platforms. So be a member of groups on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. What I mean by this is I'm big into SEO and keyword research. So I'm in a lot of SEO and keyword research groups on Facebook and LinkedIn. And a lot of times, what being a member of these groups, why they will be important to you is people will go on and ask questions similar to questions that you may see on Reddit or Quora. And these are great questions that you can use to answer on your website. Use as a keyword to answer a question on your website because chances are, if you're in a group that's related to your target audience, this is another great way to find keyword questions. So make sure that you're monitoring these groups and checking them out every once in a while, and just look at the questions that people are posting, because you can use this as great keyword ideas for your website. So once again, that's groups on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, even TikTok now. Use all of those and be in relevant groups to your niche. Those will give you some more great keyword ideas that you can use as questions for keywords on your website. If you found this video useful, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss any videos. Leave a comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.